stream though?
Oh, I started. I pushed the button to press the live. That's good.
We're live.
Well, that happened. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of the Game Emporium, as we are gathered once again to play a board game digitally wrapped around the table. Woo. And there will be a teach by Dani. Because I pushed the button to say we're going live, so that happened.
That's what the people are here for.
Perfect.
We are back once again after we take a break every third Monday.
We're human, right?
Yeah, I go play with a different game group on that day, so it's always nice to
cheating on us.
He is cheating on us.
Yes, only
You're playing
with
he's seeing other meeples.
He's seeing Very good.
I'm so sorry, I can't help myself.
It's with his board game husband.
Yeah.
So.
That's what we do. So yeah, we are back once again. We are playing a board game. We are playing Space Base by John DeClaire and AEG. It's a fun little dice game, and the reason we are playing a fun little dice game is because it is. I'm going to remind myself of this. This is the Roll With It.
Roll with us.
Or Sovranti. Oh, hey, Tantalus. Yes, we did. We rebranded. Welcome along. Yeah, we rebranded into the Game Emporium, and I feel like there's going to be a bunch of people who will just go, who? And then check in to see who's going on.
That's
it's us.
The only downside of rebranding is people look at you like, who the hell are you?
It's these guys that you recognize. Hi. So we are going to be playing Space Base. My brain is fried today. I was not at work today, and I did manual labor for the last 3 days, and I'm tired.
Oh, no.
I am an office worker. I am not designed to move things.
No.
Stand outside in the sun. I'm an inside child.
I like inside.
I like the inside, please. There's no sun. But we are we're partnered with Sovranti, who Dani is here with us today. Hi, Dani.
Hello.
This is part of our This is part of the Roll With It games of Sovranti. So you can play all of this month. You can play Space Base and Dice Miners free as part of the silver level that you can do on Sovranti. But there is also 20 strong Solar Sentinels, which I had to make sure I was reading that correctly so that I didn't get my tongue twisted. But 20 strong Solar Sentinels. It was launched this month on Sovranti, so it's also available for you to play for the entirety of this month and probably a little bit afterwards, because I think it didn't quite come out at the beginning of August.
Yes, it'll be into September as well. But try it now.
Try it now. The solo only game.
Don't delay. Play today.
Thanks, Laura.
Laura, I might have to take that from you.
That's fine. I want 50%.
50% of.
All right.
Everything.
It's a fair trade.
Just 50%.
Yes, we have Dani with us, who is the community manager of Sovranti. And if you want to go check out some of the fun stuff that Dani is up to, you can go over to the Sovranti Instagram and the YouTube channel, where you may see some familiar faces floating around. I took part in the Dice Breakers challenge or conversation that is happening over on Sovranti, where we roll a die and we answer an icebreaker question, which we'll probably make Laura and Don do live on camera.
What?
Yeah, let's do it.
I was not pre-warned of this.
You don't have to be.
Oh no.
They're just like icebreaker questions. Very casual questions.
Okay.
Do the answers have to be family friendly?
Yes.
I'll say yes.
Well, considering the amount of time that I nearly swear and Luke gives me a look of death, I would say that yes, we're going to try and keep it family friendly.
We'll keep it family friendly because I can always clip it for Dani and we can stick it on for the Instagram. So we can do that.
Ooh, this is true.
Make life a little easier for you. So the Dice Breakers is just icebreakers we roll a d6 and we'll get some questions answered. We'll do that a little bit later on. But Laura and I also took part in the community conversation. I don't know what you call that. My brain has forgotten what it is. But the community people's play game.
We just call them playthroughs with guest stars. That's what we call it. Yes.
We played Cover Your Assets, which
I like that game.
Which produced a great little moment of Laura saying curses.
Yeah, I saw that. When I saw that clip had been used, I was like, oh, they must think I'm an absolute lunatic.
If anyone's watched this stream,
it was fun.
Everybody.
That is now my ringtone. Great.
Oh, you absolutely 100% should have that.
Yeah, it's just a cool little conversation that we had about whilst we were playing the game, and we chatted about board gaming stuff. So a little bit of conversation about us, some of the stuff we got into the hobby, playing games digitally, all sorts of fun stuff. So go check it out on Sovranti's YouTube. There's a link in chat, which will pop up occasionally, and when this is up, if you're watching this on YouTube, we're going to link to it. It'll be in the description. So what comes after the fact? There you go. And as always, we are helped here by Gameimp, the purveyors of gaming adjacent gear and goods. We make some wonderful stuff like candles and t-shirts and all sorts of fantastic doodads like that candle that Laura's about to wave.
Yeah, this is the one that I had from last time, so unfortunately. If you want to see my not so regular section that I do every now and then called Candle Corner, you can find out what I think about this candle called the Goblin King.
At some point, I will go around and clip your compilation of adverts that we've done.
Just make a one YouTube.
Please do.
The Candle Corner compilation.
Yes. I like
that. Will be it.
Okay, you can do that. That's fine. Just
Thanks.
That's fine. I give you permission to clip me.
Good.
Have you just learned how to clip? Because you see, that's like the third time you mentioned clipping. I feel like you've just found a new thing you can do.
Oh no, I just know how to edit things better now,
okay.
so I know how to do stuff.
Okay. You can clip me, that's fine.
But yeah, you can go to gamecheat.co.uk/eCritSurvive, because we've kept that link from the previous channel incarnation, because eCritSurvive is still a thing for us. It's just our D&D campaign. You can go there and use the code eCritSurvive to get yourself 5% off. And I didn't say the other code that you can use is if you go into Sovranti and you want to get access to all the games that are available on Sovranti and get a 60-day free platinum trial, you can use the new code of Gameimp to get yourself that 60-day sweetness and try all the fun stuff that's on there. So yeah, you can go do that. But for now, let's play a game that's free for everyone to play.
Space Ice!
Space Base.
Space Ice!
Dani, please tell us how we play Space Base.
Okay, so how you win this game is you become the player with the most points. Your points are being tracked on the tracker in front of you on the blue, with the blue cube. That is your points. Once one player reaches 40, if that player is the, like, it'll play, everyone gets the same amount of turns as the first player. So, like, if you are the last player and you reach 40, the game will end. But if you're, like, 2 players away, we're going to finish out the game. At that point, once the game ends, the player with the most points is going to be the winner. So, typically, it's that player that reaches 40, but not always. So, you're not out of it if you aren't the first one to get to 40. Okay, so that's your goal. You're trying to get the most points over 40. But what we're going to be doing is one player. So Dom rolled this time. Dom rolled a 6 and a 2. So what you are able to do, you have the buttons on the bottom of your screen. You're able to activate your 6 and your 2 or your 8 spot. So you're able to activate the die separately or put them together to activate them together. What you're actually activating on somebody else's turn is right above your cards. We only have one to start with. There is like a red flipped up side down. It's like tucked behind the board. Those are what you're activating when it's somebody else's turn. When it's your turn, so like if you were the one that rolled the 6 and the 2, so like Dom's options are the cards that have the 6 and the 2 on the board. So like Laura, for example, your 6, let's see, your 6 gives you 1 coin. Your 2 gives you 1 coin, or your 8 gives you 3 coins. So if you were the one that was the active roller, you were the player at the time, you would probably activate your 8 because you're going to get more out of it.
Yeah.
But in this scenario where you weren't the person that rolled it, you don't have anything tucked behind your 6 and your 2. So just choose one of them. We just won't advance anything this time. So that's okay. That'll happen at the beginning, but we'll get there at some point. The reason you would want coins is because coins on your turn, when you roll the dice, you're going to be able to purchase more ships in the center of the table. And that's how you're going to end up getting to tuck cards behind the board so that you can activate them on other players' turns. So, like, if you were to purchase a 6 ship, you are going to take your current 6 and tuck it behind the board, and then your new 6 is going to be the active spot. Does that make sense so far?
Mhm.
Thanks, so.
All right, perfect. You said you played Machikoro, so hopefully it'll start to feel similar
Yeah.
in different ways. You'll roll the die. Everyone gets to do something when someone rolls the die, but you only get to purchase on your turn. The one last cube I'll mention is the green cube. If you ever purchase something, your coin is going to go all the way back to wherever your green cube is. So if your green cube is at 2, let's say you have like 10 coins, but you only purchase something for like 3 coins. Doesn't matter. It's going to go all the way back to where that green cube is. So the green cube kind of allows you to stay like where you don't subtract as many coins, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Okay. You can save coins. So like if you don't purchase anything, your coins won't go away or anything. You can like save up if you want to. And then lastly, the cards in the center of the table, do you see the bright yellow ones?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and click the inspect button on the left and then click on one of those cards. What does the upper right corner say?
It's got a coin
The
on
card
it?
used
Oh,
to-
no, upper right
Right.
corner. With the silver square?
It should, yes,
The one I clicked on is
Which
a
one?
9.
Mine says a 1.
a 9. Yours is a 1. Okay, so if you purchase this ship, it will permanently stay in your 1 spot. That's what the upper right-hand corner is telling you. You're going to instantly get 3 of those victory points, which is how you win the game, but you are never able to put anything in your 1 spot again. So you buy it and it's done. So I wouldn't recommend buying these early on in the game. I would wait until later in the game. You purchase them for what's ever in the upper left corner. So 9 coins for this one. All right?
Okay.
Okay, so don't purchase the yellow ones until a little bit later in the game, but any of the other ones on the board I'd recommend buying.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair game. They have different, the value, the ability of them increases up the tiers. There's tier 1, 2, and 3. So the stronger the tier, the more powerful the value, or the more powerful the ability
Yes.
is going to be. But the more it's going to cost you.
Yes.
Mm.
Okay. Do you have any questions right now? You might have questions as we keep going, but
Yeah, as we go, probably. For now, I think it's just play and see what happens.
let's do it.
All right.
I like that
All right.
idea.
So choose if you want the 6 and the 2 or the 8, and then Dom will have the option to additionally purchase something potentially.
Ready for next turn?
I am ready for the next turn. Dom's camera view, so we can
What?
see.
Do I just click ready?
I forgot we started off with 1 coin. Oh, so I was thinking I'd have less money. Now I have more money.
You have at least 5 money.
Oh, how do I know what I've rolled? Have I rolled yet? No, I haven't.
No,
done anything.
it's still Dom's turn.
Okay.
See.
Oh, so we gain what Dom rolls.
We all, yes, so whatever the die is that the active player rolls, we all have those values to use. So
now I rolled, and I rolled a 2 and a 2. So you can activate your. So do you have anything in the 2 spot, or do you just have the 4? So for you, Laura, I'd recommend activating your 4 because it's the only one you have tucked up top right now. If you activated the 2 and the 2, you wouldn't get anything. And so everyone gets to decide that, but you'll see next turn how it's a little different when it's your turn. Ooh, what do I want to purchase? Gonna buy this.
Okay, bumping up your 3.
Ooh, undo. Maybe I want this one. Sure. Okay. Ready. All right, Laura, now it's your turn. So
Oh.
it's rolling.
Whoa! It's good flying.
We are in space.
A 9.
A 6 and a 3 or a 9. So now you're looking at the blue sections of the cards. So you're no longer looking at the tucked behind cards.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I can either get 2 coins or I can double them to get a green.
Yep.
You got it.
Let's get a green.
It's good to have
Do
that
it.
passive income.
Yeah. Select a card from the shipyard or colony. Okay. Oh, so I can buy a card. Okay, so I've got 6 coins. What would I like to buy? Ooh. Oh, I'm guessing the arrows mean you pick one on this either side.
You got it.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go for. I'm the rocket ship sub points. Let's go.
Yes,
for,
victory points.
Yeah. Let's go for. I'm gonna lose one, but it doesn't matter. I think this mouse is my mouse is not working great.
Was the battery dying a little bit?
Yeah, I'm having to click like quite a few times.
Okay.
It's okay. I'll go. Am I ready for the next turn? I am ready for the next turn.
Maybe mice don't like being in space.
No.
A 7. A 7.
7.
So I could either give myself 2 coins or 3 coins. That seems like a no-brainer.
Ooh.
So when other people are rolling, you only get the red ones along the top of your board.
Yes.
And then when you roll, you get the blue part of your roll. What are the red parts underneath?
Those are telling you what the card will be once it flips upside down. So once you purchase something to replace whatever's in that spot, that card's going to get tucked behind. So it's just telling you what it will be.
Okay. Let's get. Well, no, 7's no good, but I'll do this.
Let's spend 5 and get that 9. Because I like working with probabilities.
All right, Dom, roll something I can use.
A 9!
And it's
Nine.
rolled
Can't
something
use
that
that
can
one.
be used.
I
would quite like that. I enjoyed that 9. That got me 3 coins. Haha.
Me too.
Making back the money I just spent.
Yay.
Ooh,
Space
that's an
capitalism.
interesting one.
But this is very quick and very kind of like pow, 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 pow.
Yeah, there's one of the things that a lot of people really like about it is that it's very little downtime because it's just simultaneous play. It's got similar, it's same in that aspect as Planet Unknown.
I think you're still doing something on everyone else's turn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like it might feel different if like you were only the active player. That was the only time you got to do anything.
Yeah.
You're like still hoping for somebody to roll well for you. All right, what am I gonna get? A 5.
5? Ugh. Yeah. Why did you do this to us, Dani?
I'm so sorry. I would have done better if I could have.
Hey, got me a coin. I'm happy.
Woo!
Happy to help you, Dom.
Roll.
Spare some change.
My dice always goes flying.
Yes, I needed that.
Why
that? I guess.
Why are 3 of my cards lighted? Oh yeah, because I got a 2 and a 6, 4 and 8.
Tell you what you can use.
Go for the 8. And then get me 3 coin.
Yeah.
There you go. Are you gonna buy anything? Or are you gonna save it? I would also recommend buying something. Early on, I would say try to buy more.
So when you buy a card for a slot, that's it. You can't buy any more cards for that slot.
You can buy more. It's only if you buy these ones with the yellow.
The yellow. Okay, that's fine. So
They are very lucrative towards the end of the game because particularly the higher number ones.
I don't know. My little yellow cube keeps sliding. So
That's telling you
It's
how
just
much
telling
money
you. Yeah.
so I've got
You're getting.
so whatever it lands on, I've got at the moment.
You're going up by
Yes.
3 coins
Yeah,
because
I've got
you're
nine.
getting 3. So
The more solid cube is the one you're looking at.
Oh, what have I got already? Oh no, I don't want to place that 9. I've just got a 9.
You can choose another 9 if you want to.
Yeah, I was thinking I'll go for something. I'll go for something.
Probability like 7 is a good number.
Yeah, I've gone for 8.
Oh, you've gone for a tier 2 8. Very nice.
Oh no, it's not a bad or a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Oh no,
tier 2.
Good.
It's sparkly.
You have enough money. That's great.
Yeah.
It's partly because you just
Don't
played
have
it.
that much money.
It was sparkly and I
7.
enjoyed it. Oh no, nothing. I got nothing. Oh, so it doesn't really matter then. I just click anything.
What do I want to go for?
To be fair, why do I have my keyboard out? I never use my keyboard. I just flick it around.
Let's see.
Nice, close to
These
my
are all
face.
cards that are available. I'm going to go with this 7 that gives me 2 points. Because, as you say, Danny, 7 is the most likely number when it's 2d6.
Yes. This is what other people tell me because I'm not that great at math. So I'm just repeating what other people tell me.
Nothing at the moment. Nothing so far since that turn.
At one stage in my education, I could tell you exactly what the probability was off the top of my head, but I cannot remember what it is.
How are you? You can't ever land on the 1.
You can use, but you can get double 1s, and then you split. You just choose to use the 1s instead of the sum.
Oh, of course, yeah. Yeah.
So 12 is the least likely number to come up in this entire game, but you can get 1s.
Let's take the 7 that's likeliest, as we've been discussing.
I shouldn't have told you that. You both keep
I
cheating my
already knew
card.
that.
Yeah.
We play mini dice things.
We play with d6s a lot. Well, let's take that 4 and 6.
Yep.
Because at least I get something from the 4.
Or actually. Okay, I'm going to do this one. I've decided.
Decisions made.
Roll. Yeet the dice. Yeet the dice. 6. You are. Oh, okay. You kind of a help. And 4 and 2 is better.
4 and 2 it is.
It boosts up my point. Yay. I only have 3 coins. I think. Do I only have 3? Yeah. Well, I can get a number 10. Or a number 5. Which is a coin. No point. Let's go for that one. Yeah. Sure. And it's sparkly again. Yay.
Sparkle. Let's see what I get.
It's nice to play on the touch screen.
11. 5 and a 6. So I could get the point. Or I can get 2 money. I feel like getting the passive income is a good idea early on.
I feel like I've got no points so far.
It does take a little while for points
to get going.
Points to actually happen.
Get the people going.
Let's do the time walk.
Hmm.
No, let's. I'm going to get myself something to boost my 3. We've had a few 3s come up.
It's time warp.
Well,
With a
I've never seen Rocky Horror.
Oh, there we
Wow.
go.
You're
Double
missing out.
ones.
Ooh!
Well,
I mean, neither are good for me, but I'm going to click the double one because double one, yeah.
because doubles be great.
Ooh, that would be a good one if it came up.
Here's a potential question for you, Dani. Aren't there any plans to add expansions to any of the games that are on Sovereignty anytime in the future? Because I know Space Base has recently had one kickstarted that's due out, and it's had a few previously.
This is a good question. I don't know. So I can't remember license-wise if because all of our games on Sovereignty are contracted. So I don't know if all the games that have expansions were contracted to include their expansions.
Right.
So it could be. I mean, that would just mean that we'd have to just do a new contract, which I guess I don't do the contract, so I don't know how easy or hard it is. But so maybe, but I don't know.
That's fair enough. I was just wondering because there are, I think there's 3 or 4 expansions for Space Base now.
Mm-hmm.
So nice.
I know that there's the Supermoon expansion coming out for Planet Unknown, which we were introduced to.
I don't know. It'll be. I don't know. My final answer. I mean, I hope so, because I think expansions are fun. They add they're not all the same, but I think they're a good option. So
yeah,
it could be fun.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of expanding games that I love and getting a little bit more. I mean, we played Architects of the West Kingdom a couple of weeks ago, which we added an expansion to one of my favorite games, and it's just like, oh, cool, we've got something new that we can add in. Great.
Yeah.
Let's see how this works out.
What I struggle with expansions is sometimes they're they completely just they're now a new game, and then sometimes it's they're supposed to stay separate. Mm-hmm. And then you're supposed to count in, and so sometimes I get confused. I'm like, okay, so how are we playing this game? Are we playing it with expansions, or are we playing it regular?
I think the best expansions are ones where you can either just shuffle them into the box and it doesn't really change anything dramatically, it just adds a little extra, rather than something that just completely diverts it off to a different side.
Yeah.
I think, with Architects, that was a great example where it has it's just some new cards that you can shuffle in, and it's a new track that you got a new thing you can add in. It just gives you a passive power, which is pretty cool.
Yes, where I can just leave it there, you are now permanently expanded, versus and if you want to take it out you can, but it's okay if you don't,
Yeah, exactly. It's not too difficult to run it down for something new.
I have 8 coins.
I'm a really big fan of the Isle of Cats big box, how it's organized. It's amazing, because it's okay, when I teach new people, sometimes I'll do the cats and kittens, or the kittens and beasts expansion, just depending on who it is, but it's so easy to just choose certain cards. Okay, we're gonna play with these stacks here, we're playing with these pieces. It's so organized that I'm like, this is perfect.
Yeah.
The organization.
Oh yeah. Speaking of organization, did you get a chance to go over to the Folded Space booth whilst you were at Gen Con in the last
I probably saw them, because I my commitment, I was like, okay, I have to see every booth. So
I'm the same.
Where I saw it, I started one end and just started walking it, and then every time I left an aisle, I had to take a picture of what aisle I was in to remind myself to go back to that aisle. But I didn't specifically stop at their booth, and I'm sorry. So
no, it's fine. I'm just a fan. I like that stuff.
There's just so many.
Ooh, okay, so my 7 has a rightward
At
arrow
least
on
I
it.
don't
So
think
if I
so.
pick,
Maybe I did. Who is it again, Luke?
oh, my blue 7 has a rightward arrow on it. So if I pick that 7, I'll get the 7 and the thing to the right, won't I?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, you get the coin and the 3 coins.
Result. Now I have money.
Now
Anything
I
ready?
have-
What are my options? Yeah.
You get Laura?
Just read one of the cards. Oh boy.
Yeah, boy. Whilst Dom is contemplating that, I think it's time for a dice breaker.
Oh no. Well,
Do you have
no.
the
Which one do you
question?
want to do? Do you want to do a past dice breaker? Do you want to do this week's dice breaker? Or I can give you a sneak peek on next week's dice breaker.
Let's take a sneak peek.
Ooh, a sneaky
All right.
peek.
It sounds
I'll let
it sounds like
know.
that should be the arch nemesis of board game players. We must defeat the evil dice breaker.
Yes.
Oh, none of these are
Okay,
good for me.
I'm gonna pull them up.
Take the 3.
Okay.
Sneaky peeky. This sounds like a great villain name. Play your cards. I don't know.
Laura, would you like to roll the dice?
Oh no.
Yes,
Goodbye.
Laura.
I'm just gonna.
It will be
I'm
great.
just gonna throw.
A 1.
A 1.
Oh, Uno.
What is, and if you have it easily accessible, you can show us. What is your favorite dice, Laura?
Ah!
You have a
Just go down
favorite.
the dice chest.
Scurry. Scurry. Scurry.
She's scurrying.
She's going to get her dice chest. I probably should have checked that she finished her turn before she went away.
She was so excited. Okay, let's
Dice.
see. What do I want to buy?
I'm not
Sure,
sure
I'll
if
buy
it's
this one.
I'm not sure if it's my favourite, but I'm quite fond of my big chunky spin down. That I use for magic.
That's a big chunky
Very
spin down.
exciting.
Much more stable than a smaller die because it's got sort of bigger flat bits.
Yeah, I've always found people will comment on spin downs being not as well balanced as regular D20s. It's like, well, they're exactly the same. They just have the faces in a different order. Still a 1 in 20.
Yeah, I guess it feels less random because the numbers look less random.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won't be bringing this to use for D&D, if only because of the damage it could cause if I get frustrated with my poor rolls and throw it.
Yeah, you want the dice that doesn't have you do not want to have the variable probability dice that Connor has. Which have 3 1s, 3 20s, and then they skip a bunch of numbers. So it is just
Why? Why?
I
What's
think
the
just
purpose of the die?
it's just for a regular D20, but it just sort of it gives you a better increase on huge success or huge failure.
Yeah,
just
that's
to
where the
more
interesting stuff is. Like, results in fun things like running off a cliff and falling through a beach into the sea.
If you want to find out why that happened, you can check
Has that
out
happened to you in an RPG before, Dom?
And we did that in real life
week.
last weekend. Yeah,
Look, there was a wasp on the top of the cliff. I stand by my decision.
Scurry.
But yes, there was
All
a
right,
wasp.
scurry.
Scurry. So I have a dice chest and I have a dice bag. My dice chest is for home for this D&D campaign, and then I have a dice bag which is for the campaign that I play at my friends. And this houses my favourite one, and this is one of the first ones that I ran up the stairs. I'm tired. Luke got me as like a kind of a mystery. You got like a mystery pack.
I think I bought those ones
Oh,
specifically.
you bought them specifically. And hold on, I'm going to just get out my camera just so I can show people. But it's got a panda inside of it.
Oh,
It's a
that's
little panda.
amazing.
I think the D6 you can see him better. Yeah, there we go. There he is.
Oh, cute.
Like just
Aw.
for cute factor. I don't actually. I've not.
Not used them.
I'm not really. I use.
I haven't
really
used them.
if I need extra dice, but I haven't. Unless I have like a bear as a character or a panda bear as a character, it's not like.
I mean, the question
Alright.
is now, why aren't you playing as a panda bear character?
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
We need to
I
like
really-
make this a thing for your
Oh.
next campaign.
Yeah, that might.
You should play a panda bear and be a monk.
Kung Fu Panda. But then like my other ones was probably my. I can't remember if my first set was the red or the purple.
I feel like it was the purple because you took those out of my
But- I just
infinite
love
dice
like
bank.
your kind of normal like marbled
Nice.
red ones, like your classic ones. So and I've got a metal one. I don't really have any fancy dancy dice, even though I would love some. But
Yeah.
if I'm too scared to roll them, then I'm gonna be like, oh, if I don't use them, then I just feel like they're kind of like just sat there, just looking at me, saying, please roll me.
A friend of ours has got some gemstone dice, but he has a habit of throwing them quite hard in his dice tray, so they start to chip,
Of course they are.
which is
Oh,
They do
no.
look beautiful though. They do look
Nah, take it.
beautiful. But yeah, the panda one is just my favourite because it's so cute. You showed me a Pikachu one the
I
other day
did.
though. We do
Uh,
space in it. It's
Yes.
my time.
Yeah, it is, yes. So Gameimp has got some really cool dice. That's where the Pikachu one came from. Where I was at UKG, they had one which had just like a D20 with a ball inside, it has a liquid core, and it just has this little Pikachu face that's weighted so that it spins up, so the Pikachu face is at the die face that's upwards, and it lights up,
oh,
which is one
Yeah,
impact, which is
super cute.
very cute. They've got some which
Wow.
have got like serpent or dragon eyes in them. So he spins around, it's just got this constant dragon eye that's looking at you. It's really cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of quite creepy ones.
There's some fun fancy
If I
stuff.
do say so myself. Creepy.
Good luck, future me, to edit that one. Down, so,
Creepy. I mean, look how close my face is to the screen. I'm just there saying creepy. Just doesn't
I mean, that kind of works. Just giving you
Yeah, it
giving the creepy angle when you're saying creepy. Looks like you're going to the ring us.
I think I'm gonna. Oh no. Let's go for. I need some more points on the board. Let's go for you. Sure, Sparkly Chip. Let's go. Sparkle.
all right, let's see what we get here.
6 and a 2, or a 4 and a 2.
So I can either get 1 coin and
God, 6 is like. There's no way. There's nothing.
let's get a single coin and a charge here. So one of the things that's useful about these green dice or green spots with a little box on it is that they give a charge effectively that I can use at any point just to activate whatever it is. It is kind of fun.
Got it.
What can I buy? Can I buy a tier 2 card? I could. I could buy a 12,
Oh, a 12.
which seems
Do you feel
extravagant.
lucky?
Do
Huh?
ya?
What if you 10? I do like the idea of. I don't know why there's a pair of chopsticks there.
Random chopsticks.
Random stuff appears in this room. I'm not entirely certain why.
It's a bit like it's like the opposite of room of requirement. Like you just walk in and there's just a load of random stuff there and you don't really know why. It's just there. Just chilling.
Okay, yes, please.
4. 4 is showing up a lot. A lot.
I agree, and I don't have a 4, so
Nope,
I think 4 was the one I started with.
it was.
Yes.
Once you get your passive coin, sort of thing.
Getting all the coin.
Yes, I was just thinking. Ooh.
Oh.
That's rather good.
Mm.
Number 8 one, because if that comes up, I get to activate everything to. Oh, I get to activate one side. But yeah, that's still quite good. Yes. Yes, that works nicely, I think.
Fours.
Some more 4s for you, Laura.
But I've got an 8.
I've got an 8.
That's
I'm going
fine.
to take that 8.
Yup.
I want to use my dice plus arrows ability. Skip it. I don't need it right now. I don't think.
Yep.
Save that for another day.
What?
Also, made that noise at the same time. The thinking faces.
Stop thinking noises.
Thinking noises. Who is next to me?
All right, Dom, do you want to do a dice breaker?
Yeah, if you like.
All right.
Go for it.
Roll a d6.
A 10. A 10. What's better, a point and a coin, or 3?
So are you telling me to roll a d6?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Dom, go for it.
I got a 1, so I'll re-roll that because we've kind of done that already.
Yeah.
A 4.
A 4. Ooh. Show us your dice tray or dice tower in action.
Oh!
Showing it in action is going to be a bit tricky.
You can just show it off if you want to.
Yeah, show it off.
I'll allow it.
You might need to turn your blur off, Don, because it might.
Just put it in front of your face. It's fine.
Yes, so what I have is this rather nice dragon shield box.
It is immediately blurred.
Ah!
It is. Okay,
No.
let's fiddle with the video settings.
All right.
Can't really see the question. If you can see, there's something there.
Oh, yes. Ooh.
So yeah, this is my regular thing that I bring to D&D now.
All right.
Your case. Yeah, it's really fancy. He's like,
really
he looks really professional. The rest of us are there. I'm there with literally just like pencil and paper and like an A4, like an A3 flip notebook, and Dom's there like with his leather-bound case that has a space for dice and pencils, and his sheets sitting there, and it looks so fancy.
Yeah, and I've just taken all that out so I could hold it up to the camera. So yeah, it's got a
Oh, wow.
laminate thing you
This
can
is
tuck your sheet
fancy.
into, and then with an erasable marker, so you can write on it and make temporary notes.
Yeah.
And then the other side is a dice
The
tray,
dice
and it's got compartments at the top and bottom, so you can store your things in different places.
Store your dice.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was
That's cool.
Yeah, it was a Christmas present last year, and yeah, really happy with it. Really
It's
pleased.
awesome.
It is a thing of beauty.
Pretty cool.
It's D&D player
Fun.
goals.
Not only just some dice that roll well to go with it, but that might be
Yeah.
asking too much.
Yeah, you got the nice case. You can't ask for everything.
Yeah.
But maybe I should swap out my dice while I'm thinking of it, actually. So try a different set, see if they give me better luck.
Shake it
Might
up
not
a
be a
bit.
bad idea.
Have you been using the same ones for Azaria?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That was your mistake.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I have to use the fancy shiny dice if I'm
Yeah.
using my
She has changed.
Yes.
fancy shiny tray.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Maybe you need to use.
Ah,
Are they
come on.
metal?
Yeah, they're metal.
Oh,
Cool.
new dice for the new Azaria.
Not a bad idea. I'll
Give
have
it a go.
a look at my dice collection and see if any.
Yes,
Mix it up.
Are you much of an RPG player, Danny? Have you ever delved into that realm?
I have never played before, so I would like to, but like I can't be like a GM. You know what I mean? Like I want somebody else to show me how to do that. Like I can't just launch into it because I have friends that are like, hey, will you would you play like D&D? And I'm like, yes, but they're looking to me like to run it because like I know board games, so they're like, therefore you, and I'm like, no, I haven't played yet. Like,
oh gosh, that's a big leap from teaching board games where you're essentially someone else has created the game. You're learning the rules and you're teaching me how to play. Being a dungeon master is like you create the game, you create the rules, you tell people how to play, and you know what? They take it and they mess it all up.
I'll tell you what, Danny, I will gladly run a one shot for you at some point if you want to give it a go.
I'm gonna take you up on that.
Yeah, we can set something up. If you wanted to do something, see if like anyone else wants to join in, I'm happy to run something.
Extend the number of one shots. Cool. I don't think we've all done one shots. Don, have you done one yet?
Not yet. I probably should, shouldn't I?
Yeah. Considering I've done one. Yeah, it's like out of everyone in our group, I think everyone thought Laura would be the last person to do one. And yeah, it was crazy. It was fun. It was crazy. We didn't finish it.
We did not.
We never finished one shots. That's kind of a
written
rule.
They're never one shots. That's the point. They always run over.
Unless your one shot is one day long. So, but no, it's fun. It's fun. Well, your book one shots tend to be quite. Although mine was a book one shot. No.
You were also dealing with us.
And I was dealing with you guys, and it was the first time GMing. I had spent like so long, like trying to learn everything, and then when you throw it in there, you basically forget everything. You're like, oh god, what's this? Oh god, what's happening here?
What am I doing?
What am I doing? Exactly, 100%. The board game, you could just go to the rule book, and you'll just be like, oh yeah, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Just tell you.
But the GM, like, your players will ask you a question that even if you're doing a book one shot or a book from a campaign, you'll just be like, the book doesn't say anything. Oh, I'm gonna have to wing it. It's like, oh Lord.
Happily, I have the ability to wing it.
You've got a lot of experience as a GM and with us.
We mostly know what we're doing now, anyway.
Yes,
that's true.
8, please. I am ready for my next turn. Yay. What points are people on? What points are people on? What points are people on? Okay.
None.
Fight in a Box, who made, like Seppi, who made Mouse, Cheese, Cat, Cucumber. They have an RPG for Mouse, Cheese, Cat, Cucumber.
Oh, really?
So, yeah. So, there's their graphic designer also helps Sovranti a lot. His name is Mark. But he's like their creative director. So like he's done the artwork for Mouse, Cheese, Cat, Cucumber, but also Hedgehog Hop. And so, but he said that he might run a Mouse Cheese RPG for me. And I was like, ooh.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you should check it out. I think it's on their website, but I don't know. You'd have to look into it.
I'll have a look. I wonder what system.
Where to find the RPG. I would assume that's where you can find it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll have a Google. That sounds like fun. Any world where Kaiser Cucumber exists is going to be an interesting one.
Crazy.
Yes. Indeed.
Crazy.
Ooh, 11.
Ooh.
Sorry, 9 or 4 and 5. I'll take 9.
9.
And then take what's to the right. For much money. Right. Now, buying things. Can I buy things that give
Buy the things. Buy the things.
Buy things that will get me points. That's how this game works.
Yes. So to flip it round, you have to buy a new card.
Mm-hmm.
And place it on top. How do you? But that also automatically stacks.
Yeah.
Right.
So in the physical, you obviously have to do a little bit of tucking and moving around, but it works. A 7.
7. Crikey.
If you were to do
this
a
is nice
D&D
for
session,
me.
Danny, do you have any idea what sort of class you would want to play as? Or what sort of character you'd want to invent?
Nope. I don't know that much information.
That's when I first started. It took Luke a couple of years to convince me to join his. Couple of years?
No, it was a couple of months that it took me to convince you to actually take part.
Okay, a couple of months. Probably felt like years for him. To convince me to like play D&D, and then he basically got me by saying you can be a magic druid and turn into animals, and I was like sold. So we did a very, very, very kind of just me and him small one shot where he was like, right, we're gonna make your character, but we're gonna start as so basic, like describe what she looks like. Describe, does she want magic? Do you want to fight? I was like, want magic. I like her to be with animals. He was like, right, well, druid probably sounds the best thing. And there's a druid that turns into animals. And I was like, yes. And so we kind of were just like, we didn't even look at stats. I think we just got me to roll. And based on the roll, if it was good or if it was low or high, we kind of did bits like that. And it just got me into it. And I was like, this is cool. And then he invited me along to the group, and I was just there like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Who are these people?
Thankfully, I sat next to Ross on my first evening, and Ross is like, so he I think he enjoys more teaching people and showing people how to play than sometimes playing a game itself. Like sometimes, he's so enthusiastic to make sure that you have the best time. And he just sat there and just like guided me through everything. He's like, you have to roll this dice and you want to look at this number. And if you want to like do anything, you just have to say this. And yeah, it was great. It was awesome. But yeah, it was just like baby steps. And now I'm like, I know so much about it, and yet so little still.
It's how I like to introduce people to characters is very much okay, don't worry about the class race combinations and optimizing things. What do you want to do that sounds fun? Like, do you want to describe the character you want to play as, and we'll fit the class and race around whatever you want to do, because it just there's so many options in D&D now.
I was just amazed that there wasn't a druid in the first campaign.
No, there wasn't.
There wasn't. I was like, out of all of them, there was no druid.
That was a big group back then as well. Yeah, we had too many players for a first time.
A lot of players. Oh gosh, I'm getting a lot of money.
I could do with getting some points.
Right. I've got.
The last time I bought my first potential points paying ship, which is slotted into number 10. So if I roll a 10 on my turn, I'll be quite happy.
I could do with a 10 on my turn or a 12. Either of those I'd be happy with. Preferably a 10 because that is more points. But yeah.
To see.
Yeah, could have bought one of the colony things, but I decided it was still a bit early for that.
Oh boy. So if one of them, if the card's got like a blue square on it, is that you put a dice there, or?
There's little cubes that put on that just give it a little charge that you can activate it.
Sorry, yes, not a die.
Okay.
So then when you roll that number, you put the cube on it and it's charged. And then you're able to use it at any time. So it could be on your turn, on somebody else's turn. Doesn't matter. Anytime you see green, it doesn't matter whose turn it is. Red is only on other people's turns. Blue is only on your turn.
Just look and see what blue is. That looks confusing. I don't like the look of that one.
I'm guessing it's this one.
Which one?
I'm guessing it's this one.
100%. You know me too well. I've got 13 coin to spend. Do I go for a big one? Claim one level 2 card and one level 1 card.
Ooh, that's a handy one. That's strong.
That's claim.
That's true, because usually you can only claim one at a time.
Yeah.
Is that That's not buy from the centre, is that?
That's
the
just you
take
get.
from the centre?
Yeah.
Oh. I think maybe.
But it's a claim, so you just get it for free.
I'll just get it for free. Sure. Let's go for that. Whee, Sparky. What do I have there now?
The rest of us are out here colonising, mining, exploring. Laura just wants to pimp her ships.
Sparkly.
I have achieved points.
Yeah, you have pointos.
Nice.
I have 2 points. I am the moral victor. All right, what do I want to purchase?
Purchase, perhaps.
Perhaps I purchase.
Perhaps.
I might buy this 11. I've got stuff in the high levels, so I can get some good passive income on some high numbers.
Ball.
Ball.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I would take that 9 because that bumps up my passive income tracker.
I will take that 9.
Nice.
Yes.
And gives me a bunch of money as well.
Yeah, money.
Dom has got money.
How much has Dom got? Oh,
Dom has got
yeah.
18.
He's going for the big boys.
Those tier 3
So
cards.
once you buy the yellow at the top, you can't turn them. You can't replace those.
Correct.
Yes, but they do give you a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, they literally just give you points.
Yeah.
Right.
So end game, towards the end of the game, you might see someone just buying like 3 of them on back-to-back turns. Just like, I have loads of money now. Here is 30 points. Goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah. 7, 10.
Excuse me.
Points. Sure.
Oh dear.
Stay alive.
Trying. Yes, I am.
Optimus to go. Who has the spaciest of bases?
That is a mean one.
Bases.
I think I have the spaciest of bases, but only by. Oh no, I think Danny does actually. Having looked at
What
it.
do you mean? Oh, you have more cards.
Danny has more points.
More
and
points.
more
I
cards.
am taking that number.
Oh yeah, Danny
3.
just-
I have 3 points.
Danny just going. Oh yep, I do indeed have the spaciest of bases.
Yes.
Mm.
The spaciest. I have the sparkliest of spacey bases.
You'd better watch out because I just bought the UES
Oh.
Gordon to go in my position 7, which is a chargy one.
Oh.
And when I spend the charge, all opponents lose 4 points, and I get to buy one or 2 cards.
Oh, I hate that one.
Yeah. I debated getting it, but then I thought I didn't want to be the most hated player at the table.
That's right. Dom has taken that for you.
Yes, it's okay. Where am I looking?
How you're doing, optimistic elk? But who has the basis of space?
The basis of spice?
Are there elk? Are there elk in space?
Are there?
It would be hard to put a spacesuit helmet on an elk.
You'd need yeah. That's just one big bowl.
Elkanauts.
It's a big bowl. Oh,
I'm at 5 again. Gosh darn.
yeah, there's a lot of 4, 5s, and 6s.
Curse you, statistics.
Let's go for 5 and a 1 because that gives me a point and a point. Woo! Yay, points and coins. I have 11. What would I like to get?
Optimistic elk, are you prepared for the board game-a-thon that we are having tomorrow?
Ooh, oh yeah. His whole board game husband is coming round whilst I'm at work. The thing is though, It's like the opposite of having an affair. You're actively telling me that your kid's coming round whilst I'm off to work. I'll just wave through the window like, bye. Just watch you both having fun. God, I have to go and earn money. How sad.
Joys of paid time off.
How sad.
Yes. Fun gaming day for the birthday tomorrow.
The birthday.
Yay!
Dani, it was your birthday yesterday, speaking of.
It was, yeah.
Happy birthday, both of you.
Yay.
Thank you. Yes, happy birthday, Luke.
Did you do anything nice?
We saw some friends in the morning, and then we cleaned our car, like very my birthday kind of thing. And by we, I mean I cleaned our car. My husband was there for moral support, but
100%.
it was getting dirty. So it's fun to like, I don't know. In Florida, there's like a gas station like every other block, it feels like. And or not a gas station, a car wash, like specifically just a car wash. Mm-hmm. And then most of them, they have like, so you take it to the car wash, and then you also like, they usually have like free vacuums, and then they have like a spray and like cloths to like wipe down stuff. So it's like, I love it because then I don't have to do it. Like, we live in like a duplex. It's hard to like get the vacuum outside, and it's just chaos. And I'm like, okay, I'll just go wash the car, and then we vacuum it. I vacuum it, and then so yeah, our car is nice and clean, which is really nice.
It is a little bit kind of like when you turn into an adult and you're like, it's my birthday. What would I like to do? You know what? I really want to give the car a clean. it's
I
my
really
birthday.
Want the car to be clean.
Just to feel like that I'm on top of my life.
Yes. I'm all put together.
That's all you need.
And then my father-in-law has a place like on the water. And then they also have a pool too. So I was like, can I come over and enjoy the pool and the view and can I just hang out? So then I went over there and it was great. It was relaxing after I did the work of cleaning the car.
Mm-hmm.
In the Florida summer heat.
Yes. Yeah.
At least there's a hose. You can just go, okay, I'm hot now.
Oh, no, that's lovely. Very nice.
This really nice gentleman, he was like cleaning his car, like he just got there as I'm like finishing up, and I'm like sweating. And then and then he like, usually like everyone kind of keeps to themselves, but like he was like, hey, do you like your car? Because he's like, we have a Subaru, and he's like potentially buying a Subaru, and I was like, yeah. So we had this full-on conversation. I'm like, nice to meet you. Like, he was really nice, and it was a great conversation, but I was like, I look probably just distraught. Like, I've been out here for 30 minutes sweating.
I am.
Yes, I love my car.
I just wanted to wash my car.
But no. So.
Aww.
It was good. So you're playing games tomorrow, Luke?
That is the plan. So we rarely, Ross and I we try and have some game days a couple of times a year. It's a good opportunity for us to get some of the heavier games to the table.
Yeah.
So it just gives us a good day of just playing some bigger games and just trying to get some stuff done with you all. We may have to, we've got some plans for the games we want to play. We just need to order them. I need to look at some rules.
They're going to spend at least an hour making an itinerary of what games they're actually going to
You think
play.
we haven't done that already?
Yeah, but they will get here and then they'll see what they've got laid out in front of them, and then they will spend an hour reassessing and probably going through like the games that they need to play for their challenges and the games that they haven't played for so long, and then the games they also enjoy. I mean, if Tapestry comes up on that table again, they play it like at least 3 times a day on BGA. So look, I wouldn't be surprised. So Yeah.
Optimistic Elk is rebuking you. He says, we have a games list. We will be committed. We will not be tempted.
Committed, they
Free.
say. Are you streaming this, Luke, or are you just hanging out?
We're just hanging out. We're just playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doesn't
We'll
want to
probably
get
put
caught not sticking to the list.
What's
Yeah,
so dumb?
he's not sticking to the list.
You don't want to
sticking
get
to the
caught
list.
not sticking to the list.
I will stick to the list.
No. You won't.
I will.
You won't.
There will be no evidence.
One game will take too longer than you thought, and then you'll have to like condense it down and play a slightly quicker game. But then you are playing from like 10 o'clock in the morning, so
It will also depend on what happens. So Ross sent me a message saying Danny's got book group in the evening. His wife is also called Dani, so that is.
no.
Oh, I was like, what?
What, do I?
We've got each other's calendars. It's all
Wow.
yeah, so his wife's got book group, so obviously Arthur.
To be fair, you have been here like he will have been with you pretty much all day. If he has to leave at evening time, you'll just have to deal with the fact that I'm coming home.
He has made the suggestion that I can go to him, so that's a possibility. We'll discuss
Wow.
it later.
I was going to give up girls' night to come out and hang with you on your birthday, and then you turn around and you say, I might go to my friend. Fine,
No,
I'll go back to girls' night.
I said
I
I've
will
been
go
invited.
back.
I'm going back to girls.
Well, thank you for joining us at game the Game Emporium, where domestic has broken out.
How dare you do what you want on your birthday, Luke? It's so inconsiderate of you.
If Danny can clean the car, I can go and play board games.
One of these things is not like
One
the
sounds
other.
more fun than the other.
Yeah.
You went to a pool in August in Florida.
Yes.
That feels like a pretty good day.
Yes, that was. I did know that was going to come after.
Mhm.
And the specific car wash that I like was like on the way, so we try to do it when we're on the way to my father-in-law's house. So it was planned that way. Car was dirty, needed to get cleaned on the way, and then I was going to a pool afterwards, so it was okay.
Yeah, it didn't feel so bad. Otto Galt says that 90% of our fights are because of him, and Laura is third wheeling.
It is so true. Luke's marrying me, but I know where I stand in this ranking.
Oh, don't give him more ammo for the best man speech.
I'm here for it.
to
I
replace
ship you two more than anyone else.
That's true.
to replace him, you must defeat him in a series of board game challenges.
Oh, imagine.
Well, we are getting some Photoshop outside our castle. It's going to be good. But
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
we may
It's really the only reason we got it is because of the
castle.
The got the castle just for the photos, really. I mean, why not? It's gonna look awesome. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I am so looking forward to having the D&D party just stood on the lawn defending the castle against whatever we put on the other side of it.
Yeah, we'll just
Either dragon or our dog. One of the two.
Or our massive twin
Dog, but Photoshop
Yes.
to be the size of a dragon.
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly. Both is good.
Or dragon the size of our dog.
Oh, that's cute.
Tiny little dragon.
We'll get tons of different shots. But yeah, it's just so pretty.
It's gonna be fun.
That window's open, it's letting all the bugs in.
It is, but it's also quite hot.
It's really warm, I know.
Let's close that for now.
Oh no. Ooh, what would I like?
Ooh, baby, I love
Away.
every
day.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Okie dokie, artichoke.
Oh, hello. I didn't see that you bought yourself a 6-point.
I did.
Snuck that in.
Well, I just thought it was worth it. Why not?
Interesting. Laura got herself some points on the board. How are we all doing for points? I have 2.
I've got 13.
What? Oh, Laura's got the
I've
space.
got 2. I've got 13.
I've got none.
I
I
have
can
11.
start getting points.
Me and Dani are both on 13. Both on 13. Wow.
Well,
Oh, guys, you better pick it up.
Wow.
Ooh,
11,
I'm taking that 11. I need some
I
money.
feel like that's our like first. Is that like our first 11? Have we had an
Maybe.
11
We
or
have-
12?
I feel like our second one. I think we've had one before,
Okay.
but yeah, it's like our second one.
We have not been rolling high.
And point and some coin. What have I got now? I've got 15. What would I like to buy with my 15?
All right.
My 15. What's
Got 15 and my 20 points.
Did you go to Akasaka for your birthday meal yesterday, Luke?
Did go to
Yes,
Akasaka
we
on
did.
Saturday. Yeah, it was
Saturday.
good. I had tonkatsu. It was great.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
really
nice.
That's a nice pork katsu. It was lovely.
Yes.
It's not like the ones that you see on all the reels of Japan, but it was just, it was nice.
I love pork cups too.
Good.
Yeah,
My
we've got
favorite way to eat pork.
Absolutely.
Deep fried and with curry sauce. It's lovely.
Yes. I had it in Japan and I was like, I looked at my husband and I'm like, this is the best pork I've ever had. Like, it's just so good. It's so good.
Good. We are so looking forward to Japan. That's kind of, it feels like it's the reason we're getting married now. It's just so we have a excuse to go to
Just
Japan.
reason- just to go to Japan.
Just to
Photos
go
of
to
Such
Japan.
Castle and Japan.
Castle in Japan.
Yes.
We
Just the castle in Japan, then.
Castle
the real
in Japan.
reason.
Go to Japan to see a different Disney castle.
Yes. We're doing, yeah. We're doing so much. And then a Mario castle. So many castles.
But your princess is in another castle.
We still got a chat, so if you want to, if you've done the research, I don't
Yes.
want to like.
We
We must chat.
must make
I
this
keep
happen.
saying this. Every time we start talking about things, we're like, we'll speak to Dani and we'll see what she says.
Yes, we have to chat. And my husband and I are probably going to come to England, London. I don't know how much of what we're going to do. So I'm like, oh, now I need your advice.
Come speak to the people.
We will make it happen, and we'll make sure we're available for you to come say hi at some point.
Oh, yay! Yeah, my husband keeps getting like Instagram feeds of like the countryside of England, and I'm like, because we were like, oh, we'll do like a Europe trip. We'll go to multiple countries, and I'm like, maybe we'll just stay in England the whole time.
Let's just do one for now.
Drive around, like I don't know, sounds fun.
Really good.
We'll see.
Yeah, we will. Yeah. The problem is that it does rely on me coordinating, because that is always a problem.
What do you mean?
To get a.
It's okay. I cleaned my car for my birthday, so I can help with coordination. Organization is my thing.
Yeah, we will make it happen. I think as we're getting up to the point where we're almost a year out from when we're going, so it feels like now we can actually start looking at things.
Yes, yeah, properly looking.
Because
it's like you don't want to talk too early, because then you like forget some of the things that like at least that happens to me. I'm like, okay, so wait, now what? Like,
Yeah.
wait, what am I doing?
Yeah.
But now that it's like you can book stuff, or like you can, make notes.
Yeah, like we've saved like a load of. Well, I've been saving. No, we both have. Just tons of like Instagram reels and
80% food.
Yeah, it's mostly just food and where to go. And we've made a list of everything that we've like saved and highlighted. But we're at a point where we're like, well, we can't really do anything at the moment. We need to wait and see what our flight situation is. We need to, because Disney, you can't book things until like 3-4 months away from the time out.
Really?
Yeah.
It's they only really sell tickets like about 4 months in advance.
Oh.
And hotel, you can only hotel rooms you can only book from about 3-4 months in advance as well. So it's So with that aspect, it's quite a way out. But the rest of it, we could seriously start looking kind of end beginning of the year at least.
Yeah. Once all the planning for the wedding is pretty much done and stuff is just chunsering along, we could actually plan the honeymoon.
I mean, from November, it's gonna really start like going cray. Because not for you. unless you're going to get hair and makeup trials and going to try your dress on and getting it all altered and going with your bridesmaids to go and get that altered and going to, I mean, you will be coming to look at flowers with me because it's a long way away.
Yes, I'll have to drive.
And then you've got your stag do in September. My hen do will be somewhere in the new year probably.
Yes.
So really like
Yeah.
November, December and New Year is going to be absolutely crazy.
Yeah, it's an early stag.
Oh, I thought,
Comparatively,
what
but
would I
anyway.
like? Oh, 3 and 3 or a 6. Oh, neither of you are any good. Oh.
You get 2 points.
No, I get 1 point.
2, because you got 2 3 sort of triggered twice.
Oh, that's what. Oh, well, then I'll do that then. I thought it only did it once.
The joy of doubles. Triggers once per dice.
I've
Yeah.
got 14 to spend. Should I go
I have
for
4
that?
things on my board that give me points. I've not hit any of them yet.
Oh no.
One.
But that's
No,
fine.
I
let's
could,
go
I
crazy.
could try and manifest
Wee.
at 10. 10.
10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10.
Nope, that's not 10. That's a 2 or a 4.
No.
Not a 10.
That's okay. Well, at least I've got access to buy everything. Let's see what we've got.
Excuse me.
Let's see what I can get.
Okay, probably it'll tickle and then it won't go away.
What does this one do?
What does this button do?
Well, that's all my 4 and my 10 sector cards. That's pretty useful.
I can see how this could last a really long time.
If like Dom and I are scoring points.
What cards are you buying? Are you just buying like coin? It's because you're going for the big yellow ones. That's what you're doing.
I haven't gone for the big yellow ones
You're
yet.
saving your money for the big yellow
I
boys.
feel like I do need to go for a big yellow boy.
Yeah,
But the
just
problem
to
is
make up.
the ones that are affordable to me are not good for my engines. So
Oh, no.
I might...
Engine. I just saw some coins and thought I want some of that.
I've been sort of just trying to fill up my board, so whatever anyone else was, I get something.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's yes. Oh yeah, you have. You're only missing number 2, aren't you?
Yeah.
Speaking of the 2, I'm going
Nice.
to take that one.
I was missing number 4 for a while.
Number
That's
4
not
is
helpful.
Okay, I have
Double
4,
4.
4 and 8. Well, I will take the 8.
My 8 gives me
Yeah, sure.
exactly the same, so it's all good.
We. Hubble.
Have you decided any more games that you're bringing to your reception?
Ooh, halfway. I think we played a couple. Dom and I played a couple last week, which were on Friday, which was some good fun ones. We played That's Not a Hat. That was really
Yeah,
funny.
that was fun.
I should play what
I haven't played that one.
It's basically a little memory game where everyone gets a gift that you have on a card, and you're basically passing them around, and you'll take the card that starts face up in front of you. You'll get a card from the top of the stack, and you'll pass. You can only have one gift in front of you, effectively. So you'll turn the card face down and go, "This is a key," or whatever, and pass it around to another player, who then has to give the card they have in front of them. We have Girlish Habitat has. Let's just come up. It says Girlish Habitat, and I'm not entirely certain what for. It is a new follower. Hello.
I need a better.
Oh, it's a bot. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh,
I did the wavy hands. Oh wow.
I did the wavy
I did
hand.
the wavy hands.
Well, let's time you out. You can go away.
We'll do that. Oh, how sad.
Let's time that out. Anyway,
I
yes.
thought it was going to be the name. I thought it was going to be the one of the colony cards. Girlish Habitat.
Oh, Daddy just bought a yellow.
Oh boy.
Ooh,
Yes,
a big
if
yellow.
that's not a hat, you basically get these cards and you just pass them around, and it just becomes a memory game until all the cards are face down. You're just trying to remember. It's like, okay, so this is a key.
Aye.
And it's
But should I?
remarkable how quickly you forget 5 things.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
it's like what was it like? What is it like? It's like the game that you used to play in when you were younger in school, and I put the shopping in the shopping cart, and I bought a carton of orange juice, and then you go around and you just keep saying, I bought some shopping in a shopping cart, and I bought some orange juice and some biscuits, and then it just keeps going round and round and round.
It's a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just
Is that your
really
actual shopping list, Laura?
Yes.
Orange juice and biscuits.
That's all I need. That is all I need.
But not the biscuits
Not
you might be
together.
not the biscuits you might be thinking of, Dani.
Not.
No, I know. I watched Ted Lasso. This is my
Yes.
So.
cookies.
Cookies.
Orange juice and cookies.
Yes. I want to buy something. How much money do I have?
Had so many cookies
The
and
what?
sweets at work today because 2 people have come back from holidays, and it's a little tradition that you bring some sweets or something in after you get back. Yeah, big selection
Is
today.
this like a national tradition, or is this like a your work?
I think it's
Dom's work tradition.
I think it's fairly common at workplace. Isn't it?
It is pretty
Bring a little
common,
something back when you come from holiday.
Also, one of the
Oh,
bizarre
I like
things
that.
when I was working more frequently in an office, the weird tradition was if it's your birthday, you brought a cake in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is odd to me.
That's what we used to do in school. Like when it was our birthday, we would bring the treat. I brought donuts a lot.
Yeah, because otherwise, who out of the entire group is going to buy you a treat? Because really, if you're a small office, then chipping in for like a present isn't too bad. But like if you're in a big like office with like 10 plus people, whose job is it to buy the cake? And then everyone's got to pay you back, and it's just a faff. So in all honesty, you might as well just share your happiness and buy people a cake. Then you get to eat cake, everyone else gets cake, everyone is happy. You buy a cake that you're going to like, you're not running the risk of someone making you or buying a cake that you're not going to like. And we know what you're like, Luke. You are fussy with your cakes.
I maintain that salted caramel is a terrible flavour for a cake.
Oh, you also don't like red velvet.
Wait, what? I've never had that as a cake. Salted caramel?
Yeah,
salted caramel. Yeah.
It's a weird common thing. I don't know why it's something becomes such a big thing as salted caramel in stuff.
Just a big thing. It's like chocolate orange has just suddenly become. It's just absolutely boomed.
Yeah, chocolate orange is nice.
I'm not a big fan of chocolate orange things.
Fair enough.
No, the orange.
I actually just in general was not a really big fruit and chocolate person. I didn't like the combo. I now have like chocolate covered strawberries, and pretty sure that's maybe all I've ever tried. But I don't know. I will eat probably chocolate orange. I like chocolate enough to eat it, but
that's fair. That's all right. That's good enough.
I don't like fruit.
Okay, so what's your favorite cake, Luke?
I am a big fan of Black Forest Gâteau.
Sort of cake.
I'm sorry. What are these like? We have like marble, chocolate, and vanilla. Like
the 3 flavors.
Dani, let us introduce you to the Great British Baking Show, and it will change your life.
So what is this cake? Say it again.
The Black Forest Gâteau is I believe is a German invention. It's basically a chocolate cake which has fresh cream and cherry jam, like black cherry jam, that's sort of included within it. Yeah,
I'm not a big cherry person. Anyway,
that's fine. But it's a really nice one. It does. I mean, I know that the traditional one it is done with Kirsch, which is cherry liqueur. So it's a little. Okay. So some people are crazy.
I mean, Luke doesn't like cherries, and yet he loves Black Forest.
I like cherries.
You give me the cherry yogurts all the time. See.
I don't like it in yogurt, but I do like it in chocolate
cake.
Yeah,
you like it in chocolate cake, but in honesty, everything.
I like it surrounded by chocolate. Okay.
Yeah.
give me the healthy thing surrounded by chocolate.
It's healthy. But yeah, it's like dark chocolate cake with cherry flavoring with whipped cream all over it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just it's really, really, really nice. We like our Costa do a Black Forest hot chocolate, and that is like
I have always wanted to try tres leches because I've
chocolate.
I hear about it a lot.
It's a good
And it's like,
one.
what is this? I want to try it.
3.
It
I
sounds
think I've had it once.
Oh yeah, that popped into the book I was reading the other day, and yeah, it sounded really nice.
It sounds good. We went to Epcot. We had the nicest chocolate bread and butter pudding
4.
from the Mexico Pavilion from the food thing, and it was delicious. That was a nice one.
Why do you not let me
Sounds
do
good.
my 4?
What about you, Danny? What's your
I'm
favorite cake? Your cake of choice?
What is my cake of choice? I would say cheesecake, but it's not really cake. But like, if I were to choose,
Sure.
I would choose cheesecake over most regular cake.
Cheesecake's good.
But I'm also a big fan. Also, not really a cake, but I'm a big fan of Dairy Queen ice cream cakes.
Okay.
Do you have Dairy Queen in the UK? Or is it just a
No,
state?
we don't. I think the only like ice cream franchise we have over here that's sort of borrowed from the Americas is Baskin Robbins, and they just appear in some
Okay.
cinema for some reason.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
So it's just like it's got chocolate ice cream on the bottom, and then it's got like a kind of cookie crumble in the middle, and then it's got just vanilla ice cream on the top, and then it has like some kind of delicious frosting. It's not like all frosted, but it's like it's got like the edges are frosted, so you can like whatever. But what I had for my birthday, my mother-in-law made me a just German chocolate cake, like from a box, like, and then it's really big. So like my husband's whole family loves this. It's like a peanut butter frosting, so it's just frosting with peanut butter, and that is pretty good. I will say that's a good one.
I got a Nutella flapjack from the balloon festival yesterday when I went there. That was really nice.
Ooh, that sounds
Yeah, I
good.
enjoy it with Nutella.
Nutella is good.
Are the yellow boxes, are they one-time only points? Or do you
Yes.
get them? Yeah, so you get them when you buy them, but you don't get them when you roll
Yes.
that number.
Right.
This is where I've misunderstood. I thought you got it when you rolled the number.
Oh yeah, you've really misunderstood with your
Yes.
19 points.
I have the 4 because I thought when you roll a 4, it gets you those points all the time. Otherwise, I would have picked a different number, but it doesn't matter.
Mind you, Danny's at 25,
But
so
then
we
I
need
can
to
just
get
get
her.
like my 3 + 1, which still gets me 4 points. So
Just clarifying.
Dom, if you could use your
16.
card that everyone's going to hate you for, that would be great. Because
Dom, don't do it.
I don't want to be hated, so I've not been using it.
Dom, haters gonna hate. You're just gonna have to live with it.
Wait. 12. Do I want something on 12? Maybe not. Nah, I'm just going to
Yes,
pass.
the famous ruler who didn't let anything bother him. Shake Kit off.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, he had all his swift knights to help him out
Terrible.
with decisions.
Terrible.
Let's go with this. And just get a hunk of money. Right, what have I got?
Hunk of chunk of change.
Chunk of cheese.
Chunk of cheese? Chunk of cheese.
What about you, Dom and Laura? What's your cake of choice?
I was thinking that, and I'm having trouble. I always have trouble picking a favourite because I always like a carrot cake.
Ooh.
That's really nice. And lemon drizzle is good as well, especially when it's sort of slightly crunchy on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's got a nice like sugar glazed crisp.
Yeah, icing.
Yeah. But then in the winter, around Christmas time, my mum always does a really nice Dundee cake, which is a really rich fruit cake with absolutely stuffed with fruits and nuts and with almonds on top. It's so good.
Ooh, that sounds nice.
So I'm gathering based on the carrot cake and that cake. You like it when there's stuff in your cake.
I mean, carrot cake isn't really filled with carrots; it just goes into the mix.
Wait, no. Does your carrot cakes not have like raisins and like nuts in it.
No.
That is the way to go. I agree with this statement, but for some reason, every time people sell carrot cake here, it's filled with stuff. And I'm like, I don't want this. Just leave carrot cake alone.
Stuff in my cake.
Carrot cake. I don't want raisins in it, and I don't want nuts in it.
No, it's nice. So simple is nice. It just makes it really like moist and light and just.
Okay, I'm happy to hear that somewhere I could get a carrot cake without getting.
Oh, 100%. Yeah,
you can get
100%.
you can get all sorts over here. You'll be fine.
Because the carrot cake frosting is the best.
Yeah, a lot of places do it where they like ice a little carrot onto the top of it as well. It's super duper cute. You get it around Easter a lot. A little carrots on a little carrot cake cupcake. Yes.
Why the accent?
I don't know. I get excited about things. My accent just changes.
Just wanders.
Just to a random place in the world.
Just become a Southern belle who's going to enjoy herself some carrot cake.
Yep. Like carrot cake totally originated.
Who knows? What's your cake of choice, Laura? I mean, other than just cake.
All the cake?
All the cake.
All the cake. I do love chocolate. Like just chocolate. My mum always used to do a chocolate cake with cream and strawberries in the middle. That is nice. And then you've done that before.
I do it with raspberries.
You do it with raspberries, which is really nice. But then if I'd say I'm probably more of like a brownie person. If I was to pick a cake over a brownie, I'd pick a brownie and like Rocky Road kind of brownie. And that's nice. Or chocolate orange cake. That is good. Yeah, but something chocolate. I'm a sucker for just chocolate, man. Just anything with chocolate in it or on it. Just
In it or on it. Just has to be there.
It's my birthday in a month's time, so
you getting ready? Ready for what?
Yeah, I'm preparing for cake.
I'm not sure who's going to do that for you though, because normally your sister does it, but she's in the process of packing up her house.
Yeah, no, Amy's done no cakes this year because she's knee deep in wedding and she's now like thigh deep in like house.
Yeah.
So or like waist deep in house. So yeah, she's busy. So unfortunately, she says next year she's going to get back on the cake hype. Really. So, but I guess we'll have to make our own. Oh no!
It's too late for me.
We can make one tomorrow.
No, I'm just gonna mess
tonight.
Tonight.
If we had any of the ingredients.
Yeah, we were not prepared for this in the slightest.
I will just text my mum and just be like, "We're coming to see you on Saturday. We're seeing you on Wednesday.
We're coming to see you.
Cake.
Wednesday. Can you make a cake, please?
Can you make a cake?
Please. I mean. Luke's nephew visited on 2
weeks ago.
2 weeks ago Sunday, and they were celebrating his birthday, and he always makes cakes with Luke's mum, like it's a tradition. And this year they made red velvet cupcakes with like cream cheese frosting, and they were decorated by him. And you know what? He actually did. They both did a very, very good job. And then they also made some pavlova because why not? Because a 7-year-old loves some pavlova.
It's egg white, sugar, and cream. Who doesn't love that?
He loves it. He loves that stuff.
Love meringue.
Love it. Love it. Love it. I would like that.
I used to have a weird thing about pavlova. I wouldn't necessarily eat it until I'd smash it all up and turn it into an eating mess. For some reason.
I mean, I think most kids just like the fact that you can just smash meringue to smithereens. And then it would just be like awesome. I have 23. What can I get to eat 23?
Whatever you like.
Whatever you like.
Yeesh.
Could get that. Does that really come up?
So the women here have got so many points.
So many points. So many points. Whoop!
Stop getting more points.
Yay, points! I like points.
And I cannot lie.
I cannot lie. The other brothers can't deny. Cannot.
White walk in. No.
Anyways.
Ocho.
Oh, what we got here? 2. You know what? That is one place I haven't got a card, and that keeps coming up. And
You and
that-
Dom. Oh no, Dom has
Yeah.
it now.
I've got one now.
I've got it now, yeah.
Good.
I really, really need to, like, is there even a number 2 card out here? Oh, there is for 3.
Oh,
Okay,
money.
yeah, sure.
What?
I could fill that
I have
space.
22 monies.
22, you're rich!
I am rich, but not enough to get these guys.
Oh,
These ones
dear.
cost at least 24. That
Oh,
is depressing.
no. Oh, dear.
Well,
How sad.
I am consigning myself to defeat and pain.
Pain. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, well, it's all right. I can afford to lose the day before my birthday.
Yeah, just don't, Ross, just don't lose.
Oh, Ross left about a while ago.
He knows.
I think he had told to
I'll
do
tell
it.
him to go back and timestamp it. He knows. No, he would never.
He doesn't throw games. He'll play.
Doesn't throw games. You're both far too competitive for that. He will crush your soul if it meant winning.
And he has done.
He has to. Bless him. 4
To be
points.
fair, you would hate me if I threw a game for your benefit.
Yes. Yes. At least let me lose of my own.
Volition.
Yes. Thank you.
It's even worse if I start throwing a game and you lose anyway. It's like, well,
As far as I know, you've never done that. So,
No, I haven't.
as far as I know, I have lost because I'm just not good at the game and I don't understand words
So
like I did the other day.
So we went to a board game cafe in Peterborough called the Dice Box, because board game cafes are fantastic places to go. So we went there for my birthday as a sort of pre-birthday treat for me, and we played a couple of games. We played Planet, a nice little tile placement.
You get a D12 with
a
magnets on it.
Put that one.
Put tiles on it to make terrains, and then you gather animals. It's quite
Kind of
nice and
interesting.
simple, quite cute.
Literally. And then we played the Search for Planet X, which is a deduction game which is app based, and you're trying to find Planet X. And there's certain rules about where different things can be next to each other. So like comets can't be next to each other. They must be near a empty space. Planet X can't be next to a dwarf planet, etc. And Laura fundamentally misunderstood the meaning of the word adjacent.
I, for some reason, in my head, had it that adjacent meant opposite. Now,
Nice.
this is a very, very
That's wrong.
big mistake to make, particularly when the majority of the clues use the word adjacent. And when in your head is saying adjacent means that one on the other side, and your brain's like, yeah, totally, that totally makes sense. So this asteroid must be here, and then a dwarf planet must be over here. And then when Luke is way ahead of you already anyway, and then he's like, I know where planet X is, and I'm like, oh, what? And then he starts reading out what is in each of the sections, and you're like, yeah, okay, got that right. Then so and so is in this, and I'm like, what? And he keeps going around and listing all the things. I'm like, how did I get this so wrong? And then I just stare at it for about 5 minutes. Like, what went wrong? And then my brain went, oh, hey, I've just found a dictionary. You know that when you keep up here, you know that word that you thought you meant opposite? That doesn't mean opposite. It means next to.
It was a sad moment for the English degree that you
Like, absolutely kicking myself for the entire day that I thought the word adjacent meant opposite.
Oh no.
Even funnier that there's a section on the very back page of the rulebook that gives a
Clarifies
definition
what
of
the word
terms.
adjacent is.
First
Helpful.
I should have just read the whole book. So yeah, that was my adventure into a board game cafe this weekend. I relearned 2 new words.
Yep.
Oh dear.
Oh, what can I get this time? A point or some money. Well, I've got much money, so let's go for a point.
Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah, I'm on
I've got so much money.
32.
Making it rain in space.
Making it rain. Right, let's just get a number 2. I would like a...
Have you had any recent adventures with your game group, Dani? Any new games tabled?
Yeah, we played Acropolis.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so that was really fun. We played Dice Miner, which I had played before, but our game group, it's really fun when you're new to gaming group is like they're stuck on a game. They're like, oh, can you bring this? Can you bring this? And I'm like, yes, I will absolutely bring that for you. So it's fun to see them like really excited about it. And it's funny, we were at a game night, and then when we got home, because they were like, oh, like I don't know. I thought I mentioned this to them, but I don't know if they just like didn't hear it or whatever. But they were like, hey, I wish you could play this online. And I was like, oh, well, actually, you can. Like,
let me just slide this over to you.
The company I work for makes it online. They were like, oh, really? So then when we got home, they texted and they're like, can we play it online? I'm like, same night as game night. Like, we just played 2.5 hours worth of games, and they were like, can we play? And I was like, yes, we can play. Like,
that's so cute.
That's been fun to introduce some new things to them. So yeah, and they're like, oh, this is great. And they're like, I didn't know this existed. I'm like, because like when you say, like, when I say what my job is, people not in the board gaming space are probably like, okay, but like they now fully get it now that they've used it, and it was fun to see them like interact with it. So yes, you can play. Fun fact: Dice Miner online.
And it's free to play on Sovranti all this month.
Free this month, yeah.
That's just a bug that flew into my face, and I'm worried he's gone down the top.
Okay.
Or he's in my hair. You see a bug in my hair? I think I'm okay.
Not unless it's a massive stanky.
It was like a moth that just flew right into my face. If someone could find it on the video for me and just like slow-mo that in for me, that would be great, like an action shot. I think he flew away.
Action shot.
Like an action shot. He didn't. Yeah,
action replay of bug.
He's disappeared.
He's gone.
Nah.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, Buggy. Numero 8.
Oh, I just learned that in Japanese.
What 8?
Hatch. Yeah. We
Hmm.
have been doing Duolingo for the last 3 months. And
Yes.
Nice.
I'm getting there. Luke's picking it up a lot quicker than I am.
Yeah. I jumped ahead. You were doing a lot of your...
Yeah.
Yeah, well, if I do so myself.
Like, no, you're doing great. Like, it's yeah.
To be fair, though, I do watch anime, and I do have some, like,
You did spring
spaces.
ahead, because I spent all that time looking at the symbols, whereas actually they haven't really done a lot with the symbols, and I've completely forgotten what all the symbols mean.
Yeah.
So, you know.
You spent a long time learning the letters, but I just went, okay, I'm going to skip this and come back to it when I've got time, and I'll just go and learn the words.
Yeah.
Because realistically, I'm going to need to be able to speak this. Reading it probably less important.
Yeah, just learning the key phrases.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my experience, that's how I imagine it.
Arigato gozaimasu is one that I used all the time.
Yes. Yes.
Formal of thank you very much. So that, what else did I use? Oh, shoot, what was it? I don't remember most of the other little phrases I used.
Itadakimasu. It's the common one that I'm expecting to have to use a fair bit as the sort of the dinner time. And I need to learn what it itadakimasu. The common one that I think I'm not sure if it's a prayer that they say before.
What do they say for excuse me?
Oh, is that what they say? They say before they eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like cheers. Cheers.
Well, that's kanpai.
Kanpai.
Sumimasen is the.
What's
Sumimasen.
tasty? Oh, I learned tasty, but I don't remember what it is.
Oishi.
Oishi.
Yeah. So like when we would sit down and like, I felt so bad. Like I can't tell you how good this is, so I would just say like oishi like over and over again.
You know what?
Oishi.
Like,
If that's all they need.
I was like, that's so good. Like, yeah.
The thing is, I'm fully aware that there will be very low expectations for our understanding of the language, and we will stand out in Japan in a way that we
You're
won't.
like 6 foot tall.
6'4", but yeah. But also, we don't look
We're
Japanese.
not
Let's be
local.
fair.
We're the opposite of local.
Yeah,
We're so foreign it hurts. Or we will be.
we will be. It's like you
All right.
kind of get over it until you start speaking.
Maybe Laura from the back, sort of fairly short, dark hair.
That's true.
That is it. That is all.
I have
Dani's at
reached
the end.
40
Dani's at
points,
the end.
so
Oh,
if somebody
This is a
doesn't
lot
pass
of turn.
me, then I win.
Right.
Oh.
That's how. Right, Laura. What can we do here? What can we do to help
What have
you?
I've got 21. Are there any points? Are there any? Oh, I don't have the money to buy them.
Well, I guess Dani's won.
Ah. There's no point buying anything. Ready.
I don't remember what else I learned when I was there. There had to be. Oh my gosh, just forgotten everything. Like good morning. Like what's good morning? It's
Ohio
Ohio gozaimasu, and yeah. So I'd say that in the morning.
Yeah,
But I think
konbanwa for hello and good evening.
they don't use. I don't think I could be wrong, but I think I learned that their morning is not like I would say good morning to somebody all the way up until noon. But they would say it, I think, more until like 10 a.m. And then it's just like, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, okay.
Oh,
Sorry. I learned that later in the trip. I was like, saying good morning to everyone. Oh, all the way up until noon.
It's just the idea that, I'd say, I mean, at work, I answer the phone as good morning up until 11:59, and as soon as it hits midday, it's like it's 12. It's 12. It's 12.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's afternoon. And then but it is just little things like that. It's just like,
Yeah.
Interesting.
There was my favorite interaction, like I think our entire trip was we were in the Tokyo Tower. So it has like this space below it that like you can go and hang out in basically, and they have like restaurants and stuff. We were there too early to actually like eat at any of the restaurants, so like they were open. And this little boy with his grandma were walking by, and his grandma was speaking to him in Japanese, and then all of a sudden he says good morning, and I was like, I almost I was like, oh, and then I of course
so
said good morning to him like in English, but then I went in Japanese, and I was like, oh, I was like, he was like, he obviously like had learned it in school and like wanted to say it, and I was like, oh, it was really cute.
So cute.
Yeah,
that is really cute. It's great, really cute.
So that was a highlight for sure.
I want a little bit to say good morning to me.
I know. Yeah,
I'll put to do a video for you.
Yeah. Just get Ross to send off to me and say good morning. Anyway, look who won. Yes.
Hell Supreme.
Damn. Yes. Nice.
Me.
Very good. Very good.
Cool.
The first game of your.
Thanks for having me hang out.
Yeah, it's always good fun to have you come on and hang out and get your next year of life kicked off to a winning success.
Thank you. Yes, my first game since my birthday. So
no,
I think I'm gonna have a winning year, right?
I do like this. It is like you say, it's very similar to Match Scorer, but I like this. This is good.
It's good. I've got it downstairs, so we can give that a go.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who do we want to go and raid into? Oh, Loserpalooza playing Flamecraft.
We
Let's
like
go.
Loserpalooza. Oh,
Do
Flamecraft.
it! Yes! Flamecraft.
Woo.
It's on the shelf behind me, but you can't see it because it's
Yes.
glittery.
Oh, I love Flamecraft. We played
We
it on the
love
channel.
Flamecraft.
It's
I've got stickers. I got Flamecraft stickers.
Ooh, I have pins. I have Flamecraft
Oh.
pins.
I got one pin. Look
Yes.
at them, they're so cute.
What are you gonna do with them, Laura?
Some of them are on my laptop already.
Okay.
But yeah, I've got loads. Gosh, I'm gonna need to find spaces for them. I need to find somewhere for them. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Water bottles.
Use it to make your luggage stand out.
So yes.
Also a great idea. Yeah, use it on your luggage.
Yes, that's a good call.
Yes.
So, we have so many sheets of stickers for some
I
reason.
think they are.
We've got two
duplicates.
sheets.
I
Yeah,
think
we've got
they're
two
duplicates.
sheets of the same stuff.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. Anyway, right, we will go and raid off into Loserpalooza, who are playing Flamecraft. And thank you again so much for joining us. Go and check out the Sovranti YouTube and Instagram channel. You can see what Dani is up to over there. See us doing our little bits and pieces on there too.
Oh, bang.
Bang. And yeah, until next time, thank you very much, everybody, and we will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.